Hey everyone, how are you? It is Sunday night, or my readings are all timeless, so it may not be Sunday night when you are actually checking out my reading. Sorry, check myself out in the mirror here. I'm going to use some decks that I have not, some oracle decks that I don't use often, just because I'm getting a little still stale with the other ones, and I just want to see what comes up. Oh, more of these. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to be using some different decks. See what we can pull. See what the situation is out here. See what information that we have tonight. Okay. Whoa. Okay. That wasn't a single card. That was like 22. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm tired. I took my child to a jumping place today and I got out there and jumped, and it's a lot of exercise. I'm tired. I'm ready for bed. Yeah. And it's like 7 o'clock. So anyway, hope everybody else is having a great day. I don't know what's coming off this deck, if anything. Maybe not this one. Maybe not right this minute. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to set that one down. That's a no. I've got a divine masculine, divine feminine, divine masculine reunited. So let's see what we got. Since we pulled a lot about a twin flame journey yesterday, let's see if we get more of the same today. Too many. Alright, there's 2. We have balance. Yeah, that's needed. And God of transformation. Beautiful. Something's transforming, guys, here, and something is coming into balance. And funny, incidentally, this is 3 and 4. And we have Goddess of Rage. I think the last time I used this deck, I got the Goddess of Rage. There's a lion here. In this picture, a lion reminds me of Jamaica. That could have some significance. Over here, there is a bird of some sort, but I can't tell what kind of bird. This is Osiris, Sekhmet. I will read those to you, but as for the moment, I'm going to put them aside. And actually, one is on the bottom stuck, and that is boundaries. Sounds legitimate. Let's go ahead and keep that one as well. We'll put those to the side, and what do we want to do? Akashic Records? Let's pull the Akashic Records deck. See what we got over here. Oh, yeah. Come on. There's a lot of cards in this deck. It's fairly new. I got it recently and I haven't really used it much at all. But I was just looking around my table and I'm like, okay, you got tons of cards. Time to put some of these bad boys to use. And I was a little disappointed with Spiritual Fear yesterday because I went to see about getting several new decks, and last time I went was in August of last year. It wasn't a great time for me, but anyway, that fair was a good fair. They had a place with tarot cards and oracle cards and lots of them, tons to choose from. It was fantastic, and I was hoping that they would be there this time, but they weren't. So I found a couple places, but I only found one that I was interested in buying, so that's all I got. Oh, we have expand, grounding with balance. That's cool. And stuck in fear. Okay. Alright, let's put those back. Okay. And let's get some of these answer oracle cards, just to kind of get an idea of what is going on. Because we've got a lot of things balancing out. And there's been a lot of suggestion that things are healing. nurture, great growth, potential, possibility. So a lot of things coming into balance. That's what a lot of this has been. Sunset, decline, fade, aging. That reminds me of a TikTok card. Like love, appreciation, fondness, respect, and trust. The sunset card kind of is like, to me, feels sort of along the lines of someone running out of time, or feeling like they're running out of time. Okay, let's see. Give up the previous plan, release old patterns, embrace change, and clear a way for renewal. So again, bringing things into balance, getting rid of stuff. I think one of these was expand, grounding. Father, protection, teaching, production, hunting. And this one, koi, perseverance, good fortune, yin yang, ambition. Somebody is moving through changes. They're doing some serious internal introspection, is what I'm getting off of this, and coming to some conclusions about their life and some things that may need to change. Let's see here. Hang on one second, guys. Sorry, guys. My little one's here, and we're getting prepared for bed and doing all the nighttime activities and stuff like that. So we had to get him settled, and he's good now. It's my baby. Anyway, alright, let's see if we could pull anything off of this. It was seeming like it needed to be the next one, but I don't know. Someone is going through some real transitions in their life, though. I'm going to take that one, but not those. Obstacles, as I just said, they're overcoming obstacles right now. They're overcoming some transition. Going through transitions. Obstacles are now falling away easily. Okay, this person is going through changes, pivotal changes. Your person. That may be the only one that's going to come off this. Oh, okay, that one flipped all the way over. Take a step. I put action behind my goals every single day. They need to actually put what they're learning, though, in action. And take a leap forward. That's like that's almost like the Fool card, like taking a step forward. Declutter. I am surrounded by only what I need and love. They are decluttering their life. And that is belief systems. That is people that no longer, relationships that no longer serve all of it. Every bit of it. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of these here. Good. I'm going to pull some of these, and we're going to put these up and see how they land, and I'm going to pull a couple more from a few other decks. And then we're going to really get to this and figure out what's really happening. What I can truly see is somebody is really going through some tough stuff right now in their lives. They're growing out of some old patterns and belief systems and whatnot. Let's see. Let's set all of this over here and set these aside. Ooh, it's getting warm in here. Okay. I'm not feeling that book. I am feeling these just because I want to know a little bit more about what's going on. This is just kind of going to give you an insight into what's happening in your person's world, and you could very well be in separation right at the moment and not really understanding what's going on. Your person could be completely silent, maybe not posting things online. You don't know really what's happening right now. But there's more going on than what you think. Or they may be seeming unbothered, like nothing, this separation is not bothering them. Oh gosh, come on. Oh my gosh. Really? Seriously. Penny pinching. They're focused on their money. They're having financial struggles. They may not want you to know that. Toxic masculinity. They're overcoming things. Lost. Ghosted. Cowardice. Disappearing act. They're in it to win it. Long-term intentions and invested, though. Long haul. Some of this is past. They are ascending, guys. As I said, they're leveling up. Lessons learned, acquired wisdom. They are gaining wisdom right now. You know, they're figuring things out. In addition to having money struggles and figuring out money struggles. So, while you think that just life is moving on and maybe nothing is happening, it's not the case. It's not what's going on at all. Impatience. You're going to have some of that patience. And destiny. Fated. This is a fated connection. It's what I was feeling called to the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Reunited deck. It's a destined connection. Let's see. Let's look. These are neutral cards. The Destiny card is neutral. Okay. I need to find and put my glasses on. I found them, now I need to put them on my face. Because this is tiny print. I can't see it well. Okay. Alright, black and white. Together we are stronger than alone. Okay? This black and white could be, there could be a cultural difference between you. This could represent shadow and light. You know, maybe they're learning to love their shadow while embracing their light. Just trying to look at the pictures on the card. These look like two children that are sitting together and they're kind of arm in arm linked. And as we know, our shadow and light are linked. Black and white are in heaven, waiting to go back to earth yet again. Yet again. This is a destined connection, guys. Wow. To complete their work. When they meet and fall in love, they learn that they will not be together on earth. In previous lives, their love was ill-fated. They appeal to the council of great spirits who turn down their request to be together, but the great servant appears and grants their wish. Together they could accomplish greater things than they could have done alone. You may have mentioned to your person that you felt like you had a mission here on earth and they were part of that. Okay. Inspiration, take a risk. Dare to have your life the way you decide. Are you willing to make sacrifices to have what you desire? Personal inquiry. What tools do I need to form my own destiny? Am I ready for my destiny? Key ideas. True love, taking a stand, positive omen, radical thinking, deep satisfaction, ability to change. Keywords. Love, pathway, and faith. Meditation. Recall a time when you fought for something you believed in and you won. Allow the feeling of triumph to filter through your body. See yourself before the council of great spirits. Make a request. They will grant it if it's for the highest good of all. They will tell you their decision. Thank the spirits for their wise counsel. Relax in knowing that the council will confer with the great servant for you. You are welcome to go before the council at any time. Go to prayer. However that looks for you. Contemplative prayer, meditation, downloads, whatever. However that looks for you, go to your higher power and sit there and receive downloads. You know? Present your case. Let them know, this is what I want, but I'm not sure how to go about it. And you'll be guided. You'll receive guidance, signs, and synchronicities if you're looking, if you're paying attention. If you're not paying attention, of course, those signs can pass you by if you're not, paying them any attention. Now, impatience for us Divine Feminine. Electric blue moon. If I don't take care of it, it'll never happen. A lot of us are really, 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 really bad about that because we want to control the situation. We want to turn it any which way that we think it should go. Okay? We don't trust the divine half the time to do things on our behalf, as if the divine doesn't have what's in our best interest at heart. Okay. The legend. Eaton grows impatient, waiting for dawn. So he buys a used moon. Once it is in the sky, he steps back to see his handiwork. The moon will not stay in place unless he holds the cord. Sky God assures him that dawn will come when he lets go. But Eaton is fearful and grips onto the cord until he falls asleep and releases it. When he awakens, dawn has come and the radiant light is in the sky is blocked only by his used moon. We block ourselves sometimes trying to force an issue or decide that we know what's best instead of going in flow. Inspiration. Now is not the time to make a rushed decision. You have made your needs known. Now leave it alone. It's like checking in with it. You throw a prayer up there and then you check on it every 13 seconds. No. The divine is guiding your situation, with care. Don't worry. You may block something wonderful from coming to you if you're hasty. Personal inquiry. Am I jumping the gun? And if I'm honest with myself, am I forcing something? Key ideas. Scarcity thinking. Being exhausted by your efforts. Success through patience. Keywords. Unfolding, revelation, and success. Meditation. Imagine something you strongly desire. The electric blue moon appears and begins to cool the heat of your emotions. Write down any communication you receive in the moonlight. It is a message from the Council of the Great Spirits. Those are beautiful. If it's destined, it will never pass you by. What is for you, destined for you, is always yours. It's going to be yours no matter what. There is absolutely no need to try and press the issue. Okay? Some things have to happen. Ascension, for one thing. The person has to level up, whatever that looks like to them. They have to overcome toxic masculinity, okay? Again, they may have ghosted you and disappeared and as frustrating as that is, and they know they can't continue doing this crap because it's not allowed. It's not cool. The hot and cold behavior has to stop. They really need to go within and figure out what it is that they want, fix the broken things in them, or start the process, give it to God, figure it out, and bring it back. Because to bring it back too soon and be too hasty is just going to cause more hot and cold behavior, which is just not tolerable. It's just ridiculous. It's wild. So let's see what we got, guys. These are all upside down. Let's see. Declutter. I am surrounded only by what I love. They have to declutter their mind. They're doing a lot of overthinking right now. They have got to declutter their mind. They need to sit in meditation. And the anxiety is overwhelming because I can feel it. Their anxiety is very, very overwhelming. They need to work through. It says, the angels want you to know the best way to declutter your home, your workspace, and your life is to take one small step at a time. Combined, small steps will lead to big improvements that will be easier to maintain over the long run. Here's what I'm going to tell you too. And this could resonate, may not. If being somebody who has attention deficit disorder, right? Your person may be neurospicy. For those of us who have attention deficit disorder, stick us in a room full of messiness and we're instantly overwhelmed. We have this anxiety that's like, oh my God, I don't even know where to start. I have no idea. I don't know what to do here, and I'm so overwhelmed right now. I don't even know what to freaking do. Now imagine You have all kinds of outdated belief systems. You have everyone, like, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. So you got everyone in your ear. And then you have responsibilities of daily life. You have all these things on your, and then you have your own internal compass. You got, the good on one side, the bad on the other, saying, no, you should do this, no, you should do this. What do you even listen to? How do you even begin to make any type of a decision? Well, you can't. You've got to get quiet. You cannot. You can't sit there and attempt to make a decision when there's so many things going on that you're completely overwhelmed and you're freaking exhausted. You just have to get away by yourself and sit down with yourself and the divine. You have to get quiet. Learn to quiet your mind. And to start to do that for those of us who are neurospicy, 2111 on the clock, new beginnings. For those of us who are neurospicy, the one thing that I have found that really works, and it took me, I always thought, no, I'm not going to be able to meditate. My mind's too busy. I can't do it. Not true. I have learned how to do it. You have to count your breaths and focus on your breath alone. You cannot count your breaths and focus on 2,000 other things at once. It doesn't work. So in order to calm your mind, you count 1, 2, 3, inhale, and 4 or 5 exhale, and so on and so forth. And you do this over and over again, and your mind gets quiet. And you work on doing that for like 5-10 minutes, just even going to the bathroom if you need to get alone time. Whatever it takes, go sit in your car and get quiet. And as you do that, it'll get a little easier and a little easier every time. And eventually you hear the downloads you're supposed to hear. You can clear your mind enough to make decisions, and ideas come to you. Maybe you have felt like you weren't able to make a decision because there's just too many things going on. Well, you gotta get quiet for God to speak. Intuition to be presented to you, because the thing about it is, this is a divine connection between you and the universe. Your intuition. Anxiety yells. It's just static in your ear. But intuition whispers. So you have to get quiet so that you can actually clearly hear it. Mars is going direct on, don't shoot the messenger here because I could be wrong, but I believe it's the 24th, I want to say, which will actually align things better for things to be a little less chaotic. It's going to go direct. It's been retrograde. Mars is the planet of war. So everything's been crazy, your mind's cloudy, everything is foggy, no energy, all that stuff. Things have just been fighting around you. Mars is getting ready to go direct. You can check the date for yourself. I'm not sure if it's the 24th or the 27th. It's somewhere coming up shortly. So just know, let's take a step. Also, when you do get some divine thoughts, it's time to take a step. And this really is leading into, it's giving you an idea of what Divine Masculine is going through, but it's also messages for Divine Masculine to declutter their mind, to take a step when they do get it, This is obstacles. They're falling away easily now. The angels remind you that you're a highly capable person, and there is nothing that you can't overcome and achieve when you set your mind to it. The obstacles you have faced are lessons which have taught you about your own strength and resilience. Divine Masculine is strong. He could do this. But he does need to give up the previous plan and release old patterns, embrace change, and clear the way for renewal if he wants to have something with you. Time to give up the previous plan. If it no longer serves, it doesn't matter. There's an ethical way of going about releasing someone if they are not your Nine of Cups. If they are not your wish fulfillment, you don't feel like you should be there, you get constant messages saying this is not the one for you, and I'm talking to Divine Masculine right now, or Divine Feminine if you're going through a third party type situation as well. You know what? If it's not aligned for you, well, release it. Release it. Let that person go find their forever person. You're holding them up. You're wasting their time. Just trying to have someone in your presence so you're not lonely. Get alone with yourself. Be okay with being alone with you. Enjoy your company. Good fortune, yin and yang. Ambition. They're determined to get this under control. Protection. They have a protective feeling towards you. They love you. They want to be in it to win it. They want to be in it for the long haul. They're not sure they can. And they may be involved in something else. The previous plan could have been dogma from, way back. But they have a great love for you. Fondness, respect, trust, appreciation. There's a deep love here, guys. Water in the background. Here's a travel. I mean, this is just, there's a lot of things here. Water. Koi fish. Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Travel. Sagittarius. This reminds me of. Father. Specifically Cancer. Sunset. They feel like they're running out of time to make this change. Maybe that you will move on. They want to nurture something. They know there's potential and possibility here. Seed. If you've planted the seed, they have to nurture it. Especially if they're the ones that have walked away. Do not go toward them. Let them do their work. Live your life. Divine Masculine has to live theirs. They have to do what they have to do, even if that is with someone else at this time. Because I promise you, whatever lessons that karmic person is teaching them is something that they need to understand. Whether it's being hurt by that karmic or what have you. It doesn't matter. It's not something that you could teach this person. It wasn't your job to teach this person. Disrespect, cheating, whatever. The definition of what a partner that they don't want looks like. A bad decision made. Whatever. Whatever lessons there are to learn from it. I mean, people have whole-on marriages and learn karmic lessons throughout, years and years. Stuck in fear. You're thinking of all the things that could go wrong, but what about all the things that could go right? Make a paradigm shift in your thinking and take inspired action anyway. They need to take the steps. Half of the journey is not being stuck in fear, overcoming these obstacles. Overcoming the obstacles, guys. Getting out of being stuck in fear and taking a step toward what they want. What they want is you. Expand. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. They have been stuck in a dysfunctional pattern for many, many years. Probably some things that they're dealing with right now are things that they saw growing up. But they're starting to realize these things aren't comfortable. I don't like these things. These feelings suck. They're being asked to expand and think about the unknown. Because truly a loving, kind, caring, generous person coming into their life and that type of a give-take, relationship with someone like that is foreign to them. They're not used to that. They're probably used to someone just taking, hurting them, them people-pleasing to please the other person, and them never having their needs truly met. Somebody I care about deeply, I would always ask, what do you like? What do you prefer? Oh, it doesn't matter. Yes, it does. Absolutely it does. What you think matters. But they were so used to being a people pleaser, and so used to people maybe not caring what their opinions were, that they were just used to this canned response of, it doesn't matter. And it's sad, because it does freaking matter. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them, Divine Masculine. Grounding. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head. It's time to pay attention to your body and the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy centering feeling that this brings. They need to get out of their freaking head. For real. Over and over and over and over and over. They need to set some boundaries with some people. And some, you know, they need to gain balance. They need to get pissed off and say, no, enough's enough. And then they need to submit to the God of transportation. Maybe they need to submit to that too, I don't know. Maybe that means that they need to move from where they are. And nothing happens for, I mean, as a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. Truly. Transportation, maybe they need to move out from wherever they are. It's not healthy. Let's look at these. Let's see. Let's look first at Sekhmet, because Sekhmet is first in the book. She's number 6. 6, you could be a life path 6, 4, 9, 3. I have come forward today through the energy of this card to speak to you about the aspect of the feminine that's been deeply embedded in the collective shadow. Divine feminine rage. Let's come together now to shine some light on this topic. Feeling your rage is a form of light work. This may seem counterintuitive, but when light worker women allow the rage that is deeply rooted within the collective of the feminine to come forth through her, and this could be your masculine's divine feminine energy, because we have both feminine and masculine energy. They may very well need to get in tune with their divine feminine energy. We're taught to smile, look pretty, and not express their authentic emotions. And that's actually just what I was saying about what you want. Being a people pleaser is a feminine, it's a feminine trait. It's a divine feminine trait. It's divine masculine. It says, yes, I want this. And being in balance knows when to acquiesce to someone else's needs. And that's where the give and take comes in the balance. I represent the wild woman, fully in her power, running free, not afraid of her sexuality, and speaking her truth. It is not uncommon for a woman in her power to be shrouded in negative connotations. Look at the areas in your life where you feel unsafe to show your power. What do you hold back at work, around friends or family, out of fear of being seen as a wench? Or being in tune with your emotions from divine masculine, as this relates. For divine masculine, it could have been that in his childhood, his needs did not matter. They did not, his parents may not have taken his needs into consideration and didn't give a shit. They were more focused on what was important to them. Or, you need to be a certain way because you're a boy. Don't cry. Now it's time to be okay with that. I'm bringing forward this message to you that you are safe. You are safe to be a wild woman. You can stand up for yourself and still be good. You can be a witch and be of service. You do not have to play nice to be loved, valued, and good. And this is not just from divine feminine. Again, please understand that this goes both ways. It's for both of you. You do not have to play nice to be loved and valued and good. What this world needs most right now is authenticity. They need to come and drop off the mask and be their authentic self, because they've been living a life for a long time, many years. Probably since childhood, they had to throw that mask on to be brave and to be whatever their parent wanted them to be, and they're still living under that umbrella. Free expression of what really is held within. Opinions, emotions, shadow aspects. It's time to run wild and free. It's time to live your freaking life for yourself. God of transformation. That's Osiris. The times that we feel the greatest pain are brought to us as pivotal moments that can catapult us into the realm of existence, even higher than we thought possible. Okay? First, it is important to go through the death cycle. Although your current schema of spirituality in your time frame on Earth is a beautiful one, it has unfortunately created a rather large stigma around feeling deeply. What I ask of you is to help change this. In the act of rejuvenation, it is vital that all of the old be killed off first. That's ego. Get rid of it. The way you think you need to be. That's toxic masculinity, and it was here somewhere. Masculine pride, meeting manly expectations, and expectations of your childhood divine masculine seriously. Time to let that shit go. Old traumas, hurts, past lives, templates, and beliefs. Allow yourself to have complete and utter feeling of your emotions because they're valid. Wrap yourself up in a blanket and retreat. The only way to go through emotion is through it. Can't go around it, can't go under it, can't go above it. You got to go through it. Once you have felt it all, that's the time for the new to come in, but only when room has been made. Take out the internal trash. Then the transformational power is ready to come sweeping in. Just as you see me depicted here, taking my first breath after my period of death, anything is possible once you're reborn. Boundaries and balance, people. Balance. Nope. 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 Let's go with boundaries first, because it is a shadow aspect. Welcome to a crash course in boundaries. Boundaries affect the following areas: material, physical, mental, emotional, sexual, love, and spiritual. Your boundaries determine what you allow into your life, your personal space, and your energy field. What treatment you will take from others. This is for everybody. What thoughts, values, and opinions you allow into your being. What your comfort levels are with sexual activity. I have to be YouTube friendly. Boundaries are already a part of so many areas. Of our life without even knowing it. We naturally implement boundaries on a daily basis, generally according to our subconscious beliefs. Once we bring our boundaries into our, and you know what, boundaries, we enact some real funky ones as well that say you're not worthy. Oh no, I don't deserve that. So you throw up a boundary in a negative fashion and not allow someone into your life because you don't feel like you're deserving. That is also a boundary, but it's not a good one. It's a negative one that says, no, I'm not worthy of that. Nope. I don't want that. I put a block up. It's walls around your heart. Nope. I'm not going to allow this person in because I don't deserve them. Once we bring our boundaries into our consciousness, everything changes. First, decide what boundaries you want to implement and which ones you want to get rid of. For example, if your mother interferes in your love life more than you feel is acceptable, then it's time to put a boundary in place to inhibit this behavior. Time for a truth bomb. It isn't the job of others to obey your boundaries, but it is your job to enforce them. For example, if you're speaking to your mother on the phone and she tries to invade the boundary, exert yourself clearly. I ask you not to interfere with my love life. I told you I would no longer tolerate it, and you're persisting, so I'm going to have to hang up. Ring me back when you're ready to move on to another topic. I love you, and I do not want this to ruin our relationship, but if it continues, you will push me away, and I don't want that to happen. That's enforcing a boundary, and it's beautiful. and it's freeing. The elusive state of balance. Isn't it frustrating when you have finally reached a point of balance that you're attempting to achieve on your path only to have it go back to an unbalanced state? In a world based in duality that is in consistent state of ebb and flow, it is totally okay to move in and out of balance. Enjoy your time in the zone of equilibrium and use it to your advantage. Use it as a time to create momentum in the areas of life that it applies to. When a state of equilibrium is reached, things tend to flow smoother and things move quicker with peace, joy, and success. Do your best to stay in the present moment. Okay, I think there was something that said to stay in the present moment. Enjoying the experience as it's happening. Conversely, if this card has been pulled to suggest that an area of your life could benefit from more balance, do not be disheartened. In this realm of consistent ebb and flow, even if it seems impossible to bring balance to a particular situation, indeed it is possible. See, it is a chance to be an alchemist, turning lead into gold. The amount of resistance or negative that is being experienced can be turned into the exact same amount of positive on the other end of the scale of polarity. That was beautiful, guys. I know it was one of my deeper reads, and I do want to pull an angel number for you. I want to pull an angel number. This could be something that you're seeing frequently, or if you happen to notice it. I'm going to pull a couple, actually. Ah, crap. And I'll read it to you real quick, and I'm going to wrap this reading up. I mean, this reading, your person is really, really, really needing to get through their stuck in their fear, you know? Whoa. I was going to pull 2, but I guess we're going to pull 4. So just to kind of reiterate, they're acquiring wisdom right now. They're saving their money. They're learning balance. They're going through transformation and putting boundaries in place. They're giving up a previous plan. They love you like crazy. They're trying to learn to declutter their mind and to take a step towards you and not be stuck in fear. They feel like they're on a time clock. They're being asked to expand their mind. They probably ghosted you, but they are in it to win it long-term investment. They want to be in it for the long haul. They're trying to figure out how to do that, though. But obstacles are starting to fall away as they make decisions for themselves, okay? And they're leveling up, which is beautiful. 3111. Be prepared. Focus, preparation, trust, communication, adaptability, and decision making. Stay focused on your goals even when challenges arise. Keep an open mind. Budget wisely. There's a lot about penny pinching. Budget wisely. It's budgeting. And that's budgeting your emotional time, your time, your emotions, all that. Money, all of it. What steps can I take to prepare myself for unexpected challenges, and how can I maintain focus on my goals despite distractions? Create a plan or checklist. For ADHD people, checklist all day long. It's a beautiful thing. When you start to check things off, you start to feel that dopamine hit. Like, oh, I did something. You know, I accomplished this, or I accomplished that. It's amazing. Try it. 0. New beginnings. Fresh start. This is the Fool energy. Okay? Never did pull any tarot. That's okay. Fresh start, opportunities, creation, hope, positivity, and growth. Everything starts with a blank slate, and you have the power to create whatever you desire. Embrace a fresh start with an open mind. New opportunities are on their way, so stay positive and hopeful. I'm not going to read all that. Today, take a moment to set new intention or goal. Set a new intention or goal, knowing that you have a blank slate to create something beautiful, guys. I'm not reading all these. I'm not. I meant to pull 2, and that's enough. So, yeah. 3111 and 0. And I don't think I'm going to post this one on TikTok. It's too long. I'm going to post this on YouTube only. So come on over to TikTok if you so decide. I need to update my link in my YouTube description, so you can find me there. I have a lot of things. I post most stuff both places, but yeah, you can find me in both spots.
Like and subscribe again.
And like and subscribe. Thank you.